July in Sweden, the country comes to a standstill. Shops and restaurants are closed. Most businesses too. Adios amigos. It is time for the Swedes to take their annual holidays. Well, for 4 weeks. At least. This may sound extraordinary or even extreme in other countries, but the law in Sweden dictates that employees must take at least 4 weeks off during summer, from June to August. No escape. If you want, you can transfer days off from one year to another, but only days over the 4-week minimum annual leave in summer. Note that the minimum annual leave for the Swedes is, by law, 5 weeks or 25 days. Thank God for the university students who take this opportunity to run the country. Really? As most full-time employees are off to a warm place in Southern Europe or Asia or their beloved summer cottages in the countryside, students take their place for the summer months. It's a win-win situation. Employees go on holidays, students work on summer jobs to earn money for their own trips later on. One could assume that the Swedes are lazy. They have 25 days of annual leave. Even more in some cases. In addition, they get time off paid again to raise their children, take care of them when they are sick at home, study, open their own business, and so on and so forth. And they also work just the right amount of time. Not more, maybe less. According to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, only 1 in 100 Swedes works extra long hours. So one would say that this is a spoiled nation that loves not to work. On the contrary, Swedes love their work, but they also love holidays. And despite all this, they are among the most productive people on earth. Even Forbes declared Sweden as the best place for businesses in the world in 2017. Why do the Swedes take so long holidays? First, it is law and tradition. The law gives an employee in Sweden the right to 25 days of holiday and 4 consecutive weeks of holiday during the period of June, July and August. Sweden has been one of the first countries to recognize and support workers' rights. This happened because of its forward-thinking mindset that embraces change and supports anything that can boost its people's well-being. This vacation thing is an old tradition, and the Swedes hold on to their traditions. Second, people work to live. Thus, you must work efficiently and effectively. Anyone working long hours or not taking days off is frowned upon. If you work too hard and don't get time off, it means you are inefficient and a bad employee. Such is the Swedish mentality that it is observed that even parents who are on parental leave, and may come to work late and leave early, are as productive as their full-time counterparts. Third, the summer in Sweden is short. It can be from late June to mid-August. Hence the Swedes and all their Nordic neighbors celebrate midsummer, June 21st, so extraordinarily. With such a short summer, mainly in July, it is no wonder that all Swedes crave to take their annual leave in July. Also, summer in Sweden has long daylight. During the summer, some places never sees the darkness and the sun is visible for the full 24 hours. In Stockholm, in July the sun rises at 3:40 a.m. and sets 10 p.m. Imagine how much you'd be able to experience each day when night never falls. So, why do things during the day when you might as well do them at night? In Kiruna, a Swedish town located in the Arctic Circle, the sun doesn't set at all between late May and mid-July. This phenomenon is called the midnight sun. While Swedish Lapland, the region located in the Arctic Circle, experiences midnight sun, the rest of Sweden has white nights. This means the nights are really short and still pretty light. So when the sun is shining during the summer, people don't want to sit inside and work, they want to be outside enjoying the sunlight.